believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there in the middle of the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV, where it is the Iracing Champions League here at Kokomo Speedway. It is midget action. I'm Alex Robinson, joined by Brett Wheeler in moments here, and qualifying already underway and actually just about 10 seconds away from wrapping up here at Kokomo Speedway. And man, oh man, do we have some great action here for tonight at Kokomo. Qualifying has just wrapped up, and qualifying results is up on the screen. And setting quick time tonight.
There they are, Alex.
Setting quick time, it's Jared Getz, Ethan Huey, JD Brown, Alex Bergeron, and Manning Urish is your top five. And Brett Wheeler, it's already time for some heat race action.
It certainly is, Alex. We'll have two heat races on the program for tonight. We get set to take a look. Heat race number one, Jared Getz starts on the pole position to the outside. JD Brown in the Slick Sim Sports number 14 machine from position number 2.
25 of Manning Urish will start in the inside of row number 2 to the outside, Slick Slim Sports. The 41 is Logan Rumsey.
Ayrton Hodson lines up at a position number 5. Curtis Bishop at a position number 6.
It's going to be Tyler McKim in the 1. In the 7th spot to the outside, it's WB Moore.
Chase Crowder lines up at a position number 9. Darren Shanley will not line up out of 10. He's race control tonight. And Alan Staley, I believe, also having some mechanical issues as well. And I don't think that he will make the call for heat number 1. Alex, what better way to pick a winner here in heat number 1? We know we do this quite often here on UltimateDirtTV between yourself and I. And we get set for tomorrow's big finale with the winners pick for the month of August with the team Victory Lane Racing. Who you got in this one? I have a feeling who I know who you're going to pick.
Oh, I'm staying on the porch, and I'm picking 41 of Logan Rumsey.
I had a feeling you would, so I'm going to take the guy that starts just in front of him, his teammate in JD Brown. I think JD Brown can certainly make a run for it, but hey, how about Jared Getz, Manning Urish? We see those guys on a regular Wednesday night feature what is normally at about 8 o'clock Eastern with the Kings of Sling, but I'll tell you what, we're coming to this one tonight. It is, although we've got a smaller field, smaller car count, tell you what, the Kokomo Smackdown here at the Iracing Champions League, our first event, and hopefully we'll get to cover a lot more of these events. And I think next week they've got the 360 non-wing series here at the virtual Kokomo Speedway as well.
And man, oh man, put two of the USAC classes on display at one of the best tracks for USAC racing, Kokomo Speedway in Kokomo, Indiana, midgets, and then wingless sprint cars, going to be phenomenal. And you look at it here tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern time over here, and you got a lot of East Coast people and Rumsey and a whole bunch of PA guys in this field. But Rumsey, JD Brown, Alex Bergeron in attendance for this one, but heat race number 1 about to go green.
Certainly is Jared Getz in the number 8 machine, looking to get the job done. I'll talk about something here in a second, Alex, if we can get a yellow or at the end of the feature, at the end of the heat race. But we go heat race number 1. The Iracing Champions League is underway. And look up on the inside, Manning Urish now going to take it 3 wide right through the middle. There goes Logan Rumsey up to position number 2. And Logan Rumsey, man, I tell you what, he's really quick right now on the bottom side.
Logan Rumsey right now on that bottom side, attacking now, trying to catch up to Jared Getz. The battle for third on between J.D. Brown and Manning Urish. Now J.D. Brown trying to come after Logan Rumsey there. The two teammates sitting 2 and 3 here in lap number 3.
Well, as they try to run down, Jared gets your race leader. Just a short 6-lap heat races here this evening. Look at J.D. Brown trying to cut it down to the bottom side, but Manning Urish is right there. 3 wide again. They make their way past the start-finish line, down into 1 and 2. 3 down, 3 to 1. The battle is on for 2, 3, and 4.
Manning Urish now takes over second, but Rumsey to the outside. Side by side, these two go the 41. J.D. Brown now going to go there as well. Brown, Urish and Rumsey going at it right now. Brown on the bottom side. He retakes the second spot from Urish. Now Urish under pressure once more as here comes Logan Rumsey up top, the white flag in the air.
Yeah, 1 to run for your race leader. Down the back straightaway, I should say. It's going to be Jared Getz into turn number 3. Here he comes off turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. He will win heat race number 1. J.D. Brown home in second. Manning Urish third. Logan Rumsey fell back to 4th. Ayrton Hodson rounds out the top 5. Then you go back to McKim Moore. With, of course, Crowder with the final car, I believe, who actually made the starting grid. I don't believe that Curtis Bishop was an initial starter. But what I was just going to talk about, Alex, before that heat race started, as the heat race number 1 results come up on your screen for official results, is there is going to be an inversion of 8 cars for the feature event. So with that being said, if all drivers transfer straight into the main event, if we don't run the consolation races, Logan Rumsey is going to start himself off pole position.
That will be interesting, but starting in the pole position for heat race number 2, the 52 of Ethan Ewey to the outside, the 3-time World of Outlaw champion. It is the 12 of Alex Bergeron.
Jeremy Steele lines up at a position number 3. It is outside. The 3 of Barrett Bishop at a position number 4.
Starting in the 5th spot, the 7 of William Eads to the outside. It's the 777, that's Lance Parker.
Jimmy Miller lines up at a position number 7. Greg Byers at a position number 8.
Muzz McLaren in the 13 will start in the 9th spot and scheduled to start 10th, the 11 of Tyler Fry. I tell you,
Tyler Fry and Greg Byers did not make the call. Alex, I'm going to claim 1-0 because J.D. Brown finished ahead of Logan Rumsey. So 1-0 my way. Who you got in this one?
Bergeron.
6 laps. You know what? I'm going to go different. I'm going to go with the guy on the pole position, Ethan Ewey.
We'll find out. Will it be the Canadian or the Pennsylvania guy? Green flag is out here in heat race number 2. The 52 of Ethan Ewey goes right to the bottom, but so does Bergeron here. Wheel stands it out of turn number 2 here, so keep an eye on that 12 machine. He lost some speed now as here comes Barrett Bishop now, trying to catch up to that 12 machine in the 2nd spot, battle for 4th.
Yeah, battle on right now between William Eads and Jeremy Steele. Still in that Iracing number 20 or 222 machine. There's Barrett Bishop going to the high side. Alex, this track isn't going to get all that slick, especially when it comes to the feature event time. There's your driver in 2nd spot. The 12 of Alex Bergeron trying to run down Ethan Ewey. And Ewey trying to make it 2 wins in a row for the 1-2-9 team in heat races.
At 52 of Ethan Ewey looking sharp here on the bottom side. Bergeron up top, trying to find some different speed going on here. There you see Jeremy Steele right now, that 222 machine, sitting in the comfortable 3rd spot with Muzz McLaren right behind him here, sitting in 4th. But again, that 3rd place car has a comfortable lead over those 2 cars battling it out for 4th.
White flag is out, 1 to run for the 52 of Ethan Ewey. Well, if this is the case, Alex, as long as he can get through turns 3 and 4, A-OK, which he does, so it means I can't be defeated on the night. And the best case scenario for you is that we're going to have a draw.
One time I don't take Pennsylvania. Ethan Huey takes home the win. Alex Bergeron second. Jeremy Steele rounds out the top three. And here come your official results.
Just while we get there, looks like we are going into the last chance qualifying. These are just racing for position, but heat number 2 results: Ethan Huey, Alex Bergeron, Jeremy Steele. So only the top 2 from the heats go on, Alex. So which means with the 8-car inversion, the driver that finishes 4th in this one is going to start on pole for the main event. Now, let's just confirm as we get set to take a look here at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. It's going to be 6 laps, and the top 10, Alex, will go through from this B main. Manning Irish lines up the 25 machine from position number 1. To his outside, Jeremy Steele in the 222.
Starting in the 3rd spot, Slick Sim Sport, the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Starting 4th, the 777, that's Lance Parker.
Ayrton Hodson lines up out of position number 5, and Muzz McLaren out of position number 6.
Tyler McKim scheduled to start in the 7th spot, to the outside, the 7 of William Eads.
WB Moore will line up out of position number 9, and Jimmy Miller lining up out of position number 10.
Chase Crowder in the 106 will start in the 11th spot. Starting 12th, it's Barrett Bishop in the 3.
I believe all the rest of the drivers will not take to the racetrack, so there's no point going through this one. And we've only got 2, 4, 6, 8 cars in tonight's B main, although I did say that the top 10 will go through, so that means 9 and 10th Jeremy Steele and Tyler Fry automatically, as long as nobody else comes out onto the racetrack. Those 2 drivers, although they are not in this race, they will actually transfer. It's just the way that iRacing works. Hello, Platsy. So right now, these drivers at the moment, they are racing for positions, and you've got a chance to beat me. I'm going to pick Logan Rumsey for this one.
I'm going to pick the 25 of Manning Irish to win this one.
Okay. Let's find out. B-Main is upon us. Green flag set to fly. We're underway. Tonight's B-Main 6 short laps around the Kokomo Speedway, the iRacing Champions League. Kokomo Smackdown, and Logan Rumsey rockets straight into the race lead into turn number 3.
Logan Rumsey goes right out in front here in that 41 machine. He's out in front. Logan Rumsey in charge here, but Urish tried to make a run there out of turn number 2. Manning Urish now runs the bottom side. The bottom side's been the quick side, but you see a lot of cars in the back. They're running the top side here, trying to slick it off for that A main event.
Again, we'll keep an eye on the rest of the field, but again, the top 10, although there's only 8 cars, everybody transfers. 3 down, 3 to run. Rumsey, Irish, Parker, and Crowder. And at this stage, Alex Ashton Crowder. I think I've watched a number of NASCAR races where Ashton Crowder, but Chase Crowder in that number 1 machine, being scored as the 106, but he's got the one on the tail tank. He's going to start, he should start on pole for tonight's main event if things go the way I think they're going.
And guess what? The way it's going, Manning Urish taking the white flag here through 1 and 2. He took the race lead. There were 2 to run. On Logan Rumsey is now the 25. Goes into 3 and 4. And your winner of this B main, it's Manning Urish. Second will go to Logan Rumsey. Third to Lance Parker. And 4th goes to Chase Crowder.
I think he's playing the sandbag game really well. Because if he again, he would start position number 4 if he won that one. Now he's going to start position number 3 in tonight's main event. Let's get the results on screen very, very quickly. If I can get it right. There we go. They're coming up. Irish, Rumsey, Parker, Crowder, McKim, McLaren, Moore, and Eads will go on as we get set to take a look at your starting grid. Alex will go from the back to the front, and looks like it's going to be Ayrton Hodson out of position number 14, Jeremy Steele out of position number 13.
Starting in the 12th spot, it's going to be William Eads. 11th, it's WB Moore in the 49.
Muzz McLaren out of position number 10, and Tyler McKim out of position number 9.
It's going to be Jarrett Getz in the 8, starting 8th. And 7th, it's going to be the 52 of Ethan Huey.
JD Brown out of position number 6, Alex Bergeron out of position number 5.
Starting in the 4th spot, it's Manning Urish in the 25 machine. Starting 3rd, he hails from Pennsylvania, Slick Sim Sport, 41 of Logan Rumsey.
Lance Parker, position number 2. Chase Crowder, position number 1. Alex, who you got in this one?
Logan Rumsey.
Okay, I'm going to go Bergeron. And who's your hard charger? I'm going Jared Getz.
I'm going to wait for this to come back and let me look at the whole field once it's lined up. You know what? I'm going to go WB Moore.
Okay, so the 49 hard charger. Kill. As it stands coming into this one, Alex, we are 2-1. We are set for a start here at the virtual Kokomo Speedway. And there's all sorts of kerfuffles going on, but here we go. We're set for a start this time by off turn number 4. 35 laps to distance here at Kokomo. We're green. And Logan Rumsey straight up into the race lead. Oh, Bergeron catching the left rear there of Logan Rumsey. Now Bergeron has to go back to the infield. And now he's gonna have a lot of work cut out for him if he wants to get up to the front and try and catch the sandbagger of Logan Rumsey.
Logan Rumsey out in front. Ethan Huey up to the second spot already as Jarrett Getz and Chase Crowder go at it here for your third spot. J.D. Brown now in the picture here as he's up to fourth. That top side still looks a little slow here as the top four are on the bottom.
Jared Getz up into position at number 3 already after just 2, making it 3 laps down. Still 32 to run at the moment. Look at the top 4. They're all just rolling the bottom side of the racetrack. And unfortunately, with the lower car numbers here at Kokomo, it doesn't wear the track all that much, especially with the cloud cover that is over the racetrack. There's not a lot of moisture being left to soak up.
Right now, you see the battle on here. Jared Getz trying to get by his teammate there, Ethan Huey, now with a little slide job for the second spot. Getz and Huey going at it side by side out of turn 1 and 2. Into 3 and 4 they go. Huey now retakes the second spot, but look who's back in the picture. The 14 of J.D. Brown. Going to put some pressure on your top 3 here.
Again, we're watching Jared Getz and Ethan Huey battle out. Again, they continue to trade positions, second and third. Now here comes J.D. Brown trying to sneak into the mix as well. Alex, top 3 in this one get paid. Whoa, we got a car upside down, and that is Chase Crowder. We got another car, Muzz McLaren, upside down as well. We're still staying green. Oh boy, Ethan Huey straight up into the left rear there of J.D. Brown. Turns him around, and no cautions at the moment.
Staying clean and green here as Logan Rumsey out in front of this one. 9 laps in the book. Another car upside down there, and there is your first caution of the night.
So we are down to half the field, Alex, in 9 laps. We are looking at, so I've got Bergeron to win, so he's still on the racetrack. You've got Rumsey to win. You went WB Moore for your hard charger, so you're out on that one. And I went with the 8 of Jared Getz, who coincidentally, Alex, is up 6 positions. You know what that means?
Yeah. Anything can happen, Brett Wheeler.
But no. Logan Rumsey could still win and you still wouldn't beat me. You want to know why? Because WB Moore is already out of the event. He is -1. Even if Jared Getz was to escape out now, he would be in 7th position and he still would have advanced up 1 position. So the name of the game is, Alex?
No.
I win.
Never mind, because Platzi picked McLaren, so he can't win it as a hard charger either.
Not unless he comes back out onto the racetrack. We're back to green, 13 down, and 22 to run. Rumsey now, look at Getz and Huey again. Huey up on the inside of Jared Getz. Huey nearly into the back. Oh boy, look out. Getz nearly got into the tail tank of his teammate, Ethan Huey. And now here comes Alex Bergeron back into the mix.
That 12 machine, he moved up. He was back in that 12 spot just a few laps prior. Now back up into the 4 spot here, chasing down Getz and Huey. But these two have been swapping sliders here left and right. Getz and Huey side by side. They're out of turn 2 as now Getz retakes the 2nd spot from his teammate Huey. But watch that 12 machine of Alex Bergeron because he is catching up to them as his bottom side still looks to be the primary line.
Now nobody is taken away from that bottom side of the racetrack. Again, with the latest update, or the last update that we've seen here with the Dirt Midget cars, You got to drive them a little. You got to drive them a whole lot different than what we did in previous versions of this race car. Right now, Logan Rumsey's got it figured out. He certainly played the inversion game very, very well tonight. Manning Irish now putting it to a 3-time iRacing Sprint Car World Champion of Alex Bergeron. And I gotta say, I'm surprised to see Bergeron this far back, considering that no matter what Alex Bergeron runs, you know that he's going to be somewhere towards the front of the field.
And now give it some time yet, because we still have about 15 laps. We actually will have 15 laps left to run here in your A main event, so Bergeron can still put the rabbit out of the hat here and finish in the top 3. But Logan Rumsey has led since the get-go there. Took the lead on lap number 1 in 1 and 2. He's led ever since. But now again, Urish tries to go to the inside of the 12 machine of Alex Bergeron. Side by side, they go into turn 1 and 2.
Urish going to the bottom side as he's done all race, and as everybody else has done all race. Alex Bergeron, well, he's trying something different right now. He's trying to go upstairs and trying to get the momentum, but he's just starting to fade away there from the 4th place driver, the 25 of Manning Urish. He's got some speed through 1 and 2, Alex, but it's 3 and 4 that's probably catching the 12 machine out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Alex Bergeron right now trying to find some speed. Now goes even more inside here on Urish. That 12 machine sitting in the 5th spot right now, trying to make a run towards the top 3 spots again. But Logan Rumsey now, next time by, will have 10 laps to go in the 41, inches closer to winning this midget race.
William Mead's gone a lap down already under the green flag condition. Lance Parker out, so 6 cars left on the racetrack. At the moment, it still stands Logan Rumsey from the 3rd starting position. As you said, Alex, he got to the race lead on lap number 1, and, well, he's never looked back since. Right now, looks very, very comfortable at this stage.
41 looks comfortable on the bottom side. One thing this kid is known about running, it definitely is the midgets. It's one thing that he's become known for in iRacing. He's a valuable sprint car driver, wingless sprint car driver at that too. But midgets, it looks like that's his bread and butter here, as he has been dominating this race. But Jarrett Getz, Ethan Huey, those 2 stories to talk about as well, because they've been impressive in this track as well.
Yeah, they really have. Getz and Huey, Urish and Bergeron. William Meads just, I believe, went back into the pits, and now he's back out onto the racetrack, Alex. We've got 5.5 to go. And the Pennsylvanian looking to get the job done in the number 97 machine. He's just, I mean, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why get off the bottom when there's no need to, right?
And if I stand corrected here, Logan Rumsey, Ethan Huey, I know they're both listed from Pennsylvania. Jarrett Getz, I think, as well, is listed from Pennsylvania. So, Brett Wheeler, go to Kokomo, Indiana. Why not? If all 3 of them are from, get off the porch, run some midgets, and beat a 3-time champion in one night. That is something you write home about. And Logan Rumsey is closing in with 3 laps to go.
William Meads pulling up the 13 machine. He'll go back to the pit area. We're now just 5 cars on the racetrack, all spread apart. We've got 2 to run for Logan Rumsey in that Slick Sim Sports entry. Partnered up with, of course, Swindell Speed Lab. Alex will have 1 to go. This time by, you can bring us home.
The 41, he took the lead in lap number 1 in 1 and 2. Going through 1 and 2 for the final time. Down the back chute he goes. And then into turn 3 and 4. The 41 for Slick Sim Sports. Logan Rumsey from Pennsylvania. Gonna join a whole list of famous people in victory lane here tonight at Kokomo Speedway. Rumsey wins, Getz, Huey rounds out the top 3. And then Urish and Bergeron your top 5.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. We'll certainly take a look at your full feature results here as Logan Rumsey parks it up in Brian Clausen victory lane. Checkers are out here on the iRacing Champions League. Again, this is part number 1 of 2 again tonight, just the 1 race for the midgets. So Rumsey will collect some cash. But again, next week we'll have the 360 non-wing Smackdown, the Kokomo Smackdown, right here at the virtual Kokomo. Here is your official results. Rumsey, Getz, Huey, Urish and Bergeron, your top 5. Eads, Parker, McKim, Brown and Crowder, your top 10, along with McLaren and more, the 12 drivers to take to the racetrack. Alex, that wraps us up. A nice little quick short trip to the virtual Kokomo Speedway. And now our attention turns to tomorrow night with the Majula C Speed Shop Pro Late Model Tour presented by Team Victory Lane Racing, Bighorn Taxidermy and ShopFergie22.com. We go to the sprint car capital of the world.
Sure.
There you
Fair
go.
play.
Alex agreed with me, folks. Everybody heard it. You can't take that one back, Alex. Again, 25 minutes done and dusted, just like that. Again, next week we'll have the iRacing Champions League. Check out on their website, iracingchampionsleague.com, I believe it is. Search them up on Facebook. Keep up to date with all the racing they've got going on a Wednesday evening. We certainly look forward to having your company next week. Until next time, on behalf of the team here at UltimateDirtTV and the management behind the scenes, we say farewell, good night. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Pro Late Models at Knoxville.